Oh, shit. Let me ask you a question. Who's
Okay.
Michael Irvin?
One of the most important Cowboys players ever.
I heard he did something recently.
He did.
Enlighten me, brother.
So,
That's the only time I'm going to call him that, by the way.
Michael Irvin called out his son on national TV
For what?
for rapping about hood life when this motherfucker grew up in a gated community.
Bum, bum, bum. You a bitch.
So, dude, I cannot imagine why somebody who had a great upbringing wants to be from the hood so bad.
You ever watch Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yes.
That should answer your question right there.
Yes. I mean, I was talking about this with some of my rideshare passengers earlier today because I told them we were going to do this topic. So,
Right.
Teresa and your husband, I don't know your name, but if you guys have watched this or listened to it, hi. So,
It's funny how he knows your wife's name but don't know your name.
yeah, because Lyft only tells me one of the people's names.
I mean, you could ask,
That's weird.
but you asked for a bag, though, to get it as a box.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to carry people in a bag.
You having a conversation with someone. How long was the ride?
About 20 minutes.
And you didn't think to ask, hey, man, you a cool dude. What's your name? I'm going to give you a shout out on the podcast.
No, I didn't even tell them I was going to mention them on the podcast.
I mean, you didn't have to, but you could still ask for the name.
That's not what happens ever. If you get into an Uber or Lyft with another one of your friends, the driver doesn't go, "What's both of your names?"
No, but if we're sitting here talking and I'm doing most of the talking from what my friend is doing, hey, bro, like, ask my name. Like,
Nobody does that ever.
actually, no, a lot of Lyft drivers do that.
No, they don't.
When I don't order the ride and somebody order the ride for me, hey, is your name Michael? Because they put it somewhere. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but they put it somewhere or they send him a message. Yeah,
Okay, Mike.
I'm Michael.
No,
or
that's-
hold up, Jonathan. Hold up.
I'm going to fucking punch you.
I'm so happy you finished that. Go ahead.
Yes, it's okay to verify the name of the person that's in the car. But if there's 3 people getting in, you know, okay, you're Sarah, and who the fuck are these 2 hoes?
I mean, bro, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Hell yeah, I'm scared.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I am.
Okay, first of all, in this scenario, you're scared of women?
I mean, bro, there's a lot of women who know how to fight, bro. A lot. If she could fuck
Mike,
me,
you're a
honestly,
man.
if she could fuck me up, that's probably a turn on, actually.
I love it. More. Well, I'd be like,
I'm just saying, bro. Like, if I'm talking to somebody,
how long are you going to drink out of that empty can?
it's not empty.
No.
Yeah,
It's almost empty.
it is.
I would drink mine, but it's all the way over there.
Sounds like a personal problem. Want a sip?
No.
Good, you ain't getting one. Anyway, I'm just saying, if I'm talking to you, like, I'm gonna ask your name. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not gonna give you a shout out. I was just saying that because I mean, you gave his wife a shout out, so yeah.
Teresa and your husband. It, like I said, it doesn't tell me her husband's name.
You could just ask.
If it said Teresa and Greg or whatever the guy's name is, I would have said, "Hey, Teresa and Greg."
I'm just saying. Hey, I would have just asked.
Anyways, Mike, there are cultural
Weird
issues
bitch.
we need to talk about.
Go ahead then,
First of all,
Kenneth.
what the fuck did you call me?
Kenneth.
Listen, pork chop.
What is your name, sir?
Darius Rutger.
See how easy that was? Yeah, go on with your spiel, bro.
Okay, so there's a lot of people that were mad at Michael Irvin for calling his son out on national TV.
What'd he say?
He said, look, and my son's a rapper, okay? He goes by the name of King Tut or whatever it was. Tut Pablino. I forget the name. But anyway, he's like, and I listened to my son's music. I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. Why are you rapping out about the hood life? Like, you grew up in a gated community.
Hold on.
You out here rapping about my life.
Hold up. Is he saying that?
Do you want to see the clip?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do.
You'll watch the clip.
Because he said, this is terrible. Now, when he said that, is he saying that the music's terrible or the lies that he's saying are terrible?
I mean, I don't think he's trying to put his son down music-wise, but the music's pretty bad. I think he's just like, why are you being fake?
And shit, honestly, I think that's a lot of people out there in the rap game.
I got a son. He raps. His rap name is Tut Tarantino. If you ever listen to some of his raps, I'm like, oh my God, where does this come from, son? You grew up in a gated community your whole life, but he's rapping my life because we romanticize and fantasize about that old thug life, ghetto life, and all of that stuff. When we used to work to get away from it, now we've gotten to a place somehow we're running back towards it in the music and everything.
So that's
well,
what
he didn't say his son was horrible.
He didn't say his son is horrible. He just mentioned his son's rap name.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, why is my son rapping about these awful things when he didn't live that life?
I'm sorry to ask this. You want to play like just a clip of his son rapping?
You want to see the Tut Tarantino?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Because this is news to me. And honestly, real quick, rap is getting so overrated. Your son look weird.
Man, we in the goddamn building, nigga. Big business, nigga. You know what's going on, nigga. Hello, Mellow is on, nigga.
Good beat, though.
I can tell you right now, the video's starting out horrible.
Uh-huh.
I got that guap, pocket full of blues. I take no walk, I just put a deuce. Open no shop, niggas wanna move. I was out on the block, strapped away that tool. Fuck on that bitch, get that bitch the blue. Bitch, I'm getting rich, I'm getting that loot. These niggas pray they can't get in the loot.
Go ahead, bro. You can stop.
There's so many things wrong with that. I could critique that to the moon and back, but I won't.
You ain't got to. I'll do it for you. That shit was garbage.
Yeah, it was.
And I like how he was flaunting his fucking allowance money.
You like how he's showing his dad's money?
Real shit. Hey, Dad, can I borrow like 100,000? I'll give it back. I promise. Okay,
son, here you go.
First of all, if I asked my dad if he had that type of money, he gave it to me, I ain't giving it back. I'm just telling you that right now. You gonna have to disown me, nigga. I'm keeping that shit. Second, why did his dad tell him to stop?
So this is part of the controversy. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, hold on. Before you say anything, not stop telling lies, but stop rapping altogether. Because that shit was trash.
Michael Irvin didn't tell his son to stop rapping altogether.
He needs to.
Okay, so this is part of the controversy.
ahead.
Okay, so there are people online who are saying Michael Irvin is wrong for calling his son out in public. If
Okay.
he's going to do anything, he should have done it in private.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the issue I have with that is maybe he already did, and it had no effect.
I agree with you. Also, the same time, that's his son. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, stop. Like, leave that man alone. Like, if he wants to go on TV, radio, I do agree. I do agree that he probably shouldn't have done that. He probably should have just went straight to social media. Well, nah. Damn, I'm conflicted with that. I'm conflicted.
Well, what are you gonna say?
I am honestly, as a dad, bro, you probably should have told him, hey, I don't think this career is for you, my boy. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, and what I'm saying is maybe he already did.
No, I agree with you. He probably already did. And I mean,
And if that doesn't work, then what do you do?
shit, that's a good ass question. Tell that nigga again. I don't know.
Because if I were in that situation and my son were doing this after having a great upbringing, I would be like, didn't I raise you better? I was like, I tried to give you the best life I possibly could and succeeded. And now you're out here running around trying to get to the ghetto. It's like, as Michael Irvin said, people try to get out of that shit. They don't want to live that life, and this kid grows up a awesome life,
Right.
and now he wants to go back to the bullshit. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? I worked so hard to give you a good life, and you're like, no, fuck that. I want to go be a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, first of all, if he was living in a gated community his whole life, he ain't going back to the streets. He's going to the streets for the first time.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Bro, it's all the rap that's out there now. It's all.
You're right.
It's all the
culture.
visual personas that people are putting on. The fronts.
It's the shit that is promoted.
Yes,
It's like,
it is.
It's a culture, that trend that needs to go away.
Nah,
It's like
facts.
the shit gets glorified so much.
I
And then
agree
you
with you
have
to the
like,
fullest.
this kid.
I
like-
agree with you to the fullest. It's also.
It's like a rite of passage almost.
What do you mean?
Living that kind of life. It's like,
Oh, hell yeah, it
it's
is.
seen as, if you didn't have to do this growing up, then you're nobody.
Exactly.
But then it's like, it's a lose for the parents if they give their kids a good life and they don't have to do that. And all of a sudden now your kid's garbage because they didn't have to struggle, even though you didn't want them to struggle. You tried to give them the best life possible, and now it's the kid's fault. Like, that's how we look at it. Why aren't we looking at it as, that's great, you didn't have to deal with that. Good job to your parents. Now, you shouldn't also be a terrible person as that kid.
Right.
But we shouldn't be judging them negatively because their parents brought them up well. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
And then because we're doing that, we get this kid who had a great upbringing. Now he thinks that he has to go a hood thug person in order to be accepted. You can still rap without talking about the hood.
Oh, hell yeah. But see, that's the thing, though. If he starts rapping about that, there's not a lot of people in this world that wants conscious. Yeah, I think that's right. They want conscious rap. They want the hood. They want the killing. They want the money. They want the blow.
Because
they want
that's
the
what's
bitches.
promoted in pop culture.
Exactly. That's where he wants to be now. Even though I don't get why you have a good ass life. I didn't grow up in a gated community. I wanted to be in the ghetto. I had people in the fam that were gangsters, drug dealers, all that bullshit. My uncle went to prison. I wanted to be a Crip just like him, but I saw this shit that was going to go down, what you had to be like, to be in that, what you had to do to stay in, what you had to give up. Nah, I don't want all that. He was in the gated community. He probably never had to see that. And when he saw that, that was like a new world open to him. Why did he find that interesting? Little Durk, Lil Baby, Young Thug, what's his name?
It's
Pooh
glorified.
Shiesty. It's what? Honestly, it was a rap before that as well.
Yeah.
That was personified. All the gangster
Glorified.
movies. Who?
Glorified, not
There we
personified.
go. Glorified. All the gangster movies, all the rappers that are coming out that went from the ghetto rapping to music. I mean, not music, rapping to movies to back to the music to still glorify the shit that they do in both sections. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, you grew up nice, bro. Like, I get it. You don't have to see what it's like for your dad to have to do that. And don't get me wrong, I know you probably want to know what your dad's life was like before he got where he is now, before you saw him now, which is fine. Every kid's interested in their parents' past life. But don't get indulged into it to where you like, well, my dad went through it, I got to go through it too. Why, my nigga? Why? You living nice, bro. You get an allowance. Do you know what an allowance is?
I never got an allowance.
Neither have I. Bro, why? Stay there, bro. Your dad has money to be able to provide for you
His
later
dad
on.
can open so many doors for him.
Exactly. Even if you don't want to go into the same type of field that your dad was in, which is cool.
I mean, he's not his dad. His dad's a once in a lifetime kind of player.
That's fine. That makes
So he's never going to be his dad for
that makes what
That
I'm
doesn't
about
mean
to
the dude can't be successful in another facet of life, but he's not going to be his dad.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know football, but you know more than me. But apparently, your dad's one of a kind. So you're never gonna live up to your dad's standards, which is fine. You should make your own. never live up to your
Yeah,
parents.
but you're gonna get an inheritance.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You can get an education that a lot of people can't afford. You can get doors open for you just because of who your dad is. You can still make a name for yourself. Ask Donald Trump.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You can get your dad's money and still do something with your life. It's possible.
That's what I'm saying. You have so many ways to.
He has literally the entire world open to him to do whatever he wants. But he wants to go to the hood?
I mean, I agree with you. You can still do music and talk about some shit that has nothing to do with the life that you want to live or that you're glorifying. You can be a woke rapper.
Yeah.
Which won't get sales for you immediately or maybe big numbers.
But I mean, being an artist is all about expressing yourself for you. So he's not even doing this for him. He's making this music for other people so that he can get the clout. So he's not even making the shit that he likes. And all these people that are supporting him are not his friends.
Oh, hell yeah.
All these people that are encouraging this music and this fucking behavior, they are using him.
Right.
Like, I hope Irvin's son realizes this, like, quick. These people are not your friends. They're using you probably to try to get to your dad.
I'm be honest with you, bro. He's not going to realize it anytime soon.
Maybe not, but I mean, I can hope, right?
No, facts. You can. I mean, shit, we both can. But to be honest with you, looking at the shit that he's doing for that one video, he's already knee deep in the illusion that all of them are trying to help him blow up. Mm-hmm. Which he's going to learn the hard way that, nigga, they just want the money.
And I got to say, that was really poor production quality.
No, it was. Hey, what's his name? What's his actual name?
Tut, I don't know his actual name.
All right, Mr. Tut Fuck.
Tut Fucker?
Yeah, that dude. I'm going to be the first one to say, nigga, no. Stop. I mean, your homies should tell you, bro, like, hey, this avenue of rap ain't for you.
Hey, you need real homies. We'll be those homies.
Hell yeah. Can I talk to your dad, though?
He doesn't like football.
Right. I will today. Hey, but no, real shit. Get you some homies that are going to tell you.
No.
Exactly. Like, your homies should not be afraid to tell you no. And if they are afraid to tell you no, they not your homies. Well, honestly,
they don't care about you.
Hold up.
You do a lot of dumb shit.
See, I wasn't gonna bring that shit into this. But hold on. I do have a lot of homies that had a hard time telling me no, just because of the way I act when I get told no. So
how do you act when you get told no?
Oh man, I was a whole fucking brat when I got told no.
Oh,
I was a whole bitch.
No.
A whole, like, I wasn't a piece of a bitch. I was a whole bitch. Somebody told me that shit in Whole Foods. I was like, how are you half a hoe? I don't fucking get that.
Well, that would be a quarter. No, I take that back. That would be half. Half of a whole is a half.
But
sorry.
I was a whole bitch. I would make a whole fuss. I'd do a whole fucking bit, a rant, or why did I get told no? So the homies may want to tell him no, but at the same time, don't know how he's going to react when he gets told no. Because is he like 20 or something?
I don't know.
Okay,
Probably
he looked like he's in his
somewhere around
20s. So telling that man no or be like, hey, you should, and on top of that, him rapping how he's rapping, if you were rapping like that and I came and told you, hey, bro, you might want to go in a more positive direction.
Yeah, this fool went to Prosper High School.
Went to high school in Prosper? Wow.
Yeah. It's Michael Irvin's son.
Like,
they don't. He didn't go to the poor schools.
I did. Anyway, but what I'm saying is
different upbringing.
Shut up.
Different lives.
Right, shit. But what I'm saying is like, in the avenue that he's in, in the illusion that he's in, telling him no is like telling these niggas that's actually in the street that you need to go in a positive way. That's like sitting up there telling them that, hey, what you're doing is meaningless.
Well, Mike, I wouldn't even say that because all the people who live in the street are trying to get out, and they all know they shouldn't be. They all know they shouldn't be doing what they're doing.
But not everybody though. That's the thing though, because there was multiple videos on Facebook and all this that were that black activists were they came to the hood to try to show the hoodlums, hey, go in this direction. It's a lot more safe. It's a lot more positive. It's a lot more hard work, but you're still going to live to be able to see that hard work coming to fruition.
You're going to live to see tomorrow.
Exactly. And then a lot of them just go off and try to attack the person that's trying to tell them on how they should go and be directed. And if the homie came and told him, I don't know, he probably act the same way because he's delusional or who he's with or what type of life he's living since you lived in a gated community. I don't see him being rational with coming and be like, hey, John, you need to go on a straighter line, bro. This road you're going on. Oh, man, fuck that. I do what I want. That's how I see this shit going. If they were to tell him, nah, go a different route.
Mm-hmm. But also, Mike, music is art. Do you really have to live the songs that you make? Because they brought this up. Like, you listen to, like, a lot of music I listen to, like, take, for instance, the Black Dahlia Murder. One of the songs he's singing about this girl that was murdered. Mm-hmm. And so she was necromantized. And the dude had sex with her dead body and harvested her organs. Obviously, the singer didn't do that, but he's singing about it. So...
why?
It's actually a pretty good song, I'm not going to lie. If you listen to it, you're like, oh, that shit's tight. Anyway. But is that not a double standard? So we're looking, I mean, I'm going to say this right out front. It is a double standard, and I'm guilty of viewing it as a double standard. This guy rapping about life he didn't have is lame, but also looking at these other genres of music, rapping about things they didn't, or not rapping, making songs about things they didn't do is okay? Like, why is it okay for one but not for the other?
I'm going to just tell you right now, I heard everything you said, but we're not going to go past what the fuck you started with.
Okay.
But here's the thing. No, you ain't got to play it. You played the song in the car. But here's the thing, though. If you're rapping about that life and you want to be about that life and you're trying to get in that life and they find out that you fake, that's a death note on your head. Well, that's a bounty on your head. This motherfucker's really going to play it.
Mm-hmm. So anyway. Obviously, the singer of that song did not do that. But there he is, singing about it and making a song about it. Why is it okay for him to do that, but not for a rapper? Because, like I said, I'm guilty of accepting the double standard. But why?
I'm still trying to wrap my ears around what the fuck I just heard.
It's a good song.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
you gotta like that type of music for you to. I don't like it, so I'm never gonna consider that type of music a good song or that type of
musically
music.
Speaking, they are so insanely good. But that's the conversation.
Like I said, you gotta be into that. I'm not into what was that, heavy metal?
That'd be more like deathcore.
Yeah, we straight. That's just like mumble rap to me. I can't get into that shit. I can't get jiggy to that shit. Look, all I'm saying is like, if he wants to live, if he wants to do that, if he wants to rap about something that you actually go through or something that's
my dad grounded me. Huh? I didn't get my allowance.
Yeah, exactly. Like there was a song that Hobson said, it was called Hot 16. And he said that I only rap about shit that I live with, live by, and that's specific. Like, use that as a model. Like, only rap about shit that you actually done, been through, seen. Don't talk about somebody, especially don't talk about somebody else's life. And then you get called out on it. Your street cred that you're trying to get, already gone.
And why would you want the street cred to begin with?
My nigga.
Get better friends.
My nigga. Man, you right.
Tut Tarantino, this is what I gotta say. I keep on forgetting where the camera is. Drop that shit. Just live the good life. Your dad already set you up for living the good life. Take it. Both of us would in a heartbeat.
On crib.